Happy Fit, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you are all having an extremely happy day. I know I'm having a great day. I just finished up my workout at the gym. I had a great leg day and I feel full of endorphin and super happy feelings, bringing as much purple into my life. So guys, if you've tuned into this video, you see the title. It is about turning negative thoughts into positive actions, which I was having a not as productive day and I knew I needed to get my blood flowing, needed to know I get some endorphins going, get my mind flowing. So I went to the gym, got my workout done and over with, and I feel so much better. So today it is January 27th, and yes, we still have our Christmas tree up. We have not taken it down yet. I have an extremely big event coming up quite soon and my schedule has been through the roof busy and I just have not been able to take the time to pull down the Christmas tree along with my family as well. So it is coming down the day after my show. So that'll be like February 6th. Almost Valentine's Day. Yeah, so guys, I am here to give you some more purple, aka happy, into your life, and today we are going to be talking a little bit about, like I said, turning negative thoughts into positive actions and the things that I do. Just some tips that I have found to be very helpful and positive so far in the year 2017. So guys, without further ado, I'm going to jump right into the tips that I have for you. Alright guys, so my tip number one is going to be reflection. So something I've been practicing is every morning when I wake up, I have a journal and I write down one thing that I want to focus on for the day. Whether it be like a goal or a positive thought or something just I need to get done. So I'm gonna write it down and it is my one goal that like it needs to get done. So at either the end of the day or the next morning, I'm going to reflect on how that goal went. Nothing negative, only positive. So you're gonna write that little positive note down about something awesome that happened in the day instead of being negative about something not getting done. Or maybe you did get it done and you are so proud of yourself. Write that down. So you're gonna reflect on your day and reflect on your goal for the day and just put a positive spin on whatever happened instead of looking at the negative. So that's my tip number one. It's just gonna be reflection. Okay, so my tip number two is going to be a positive penalty. So often when bad things happen, you may think to react negatively to them and give yourself kind of like a penalty, like, oh darn, I did not lose weight this week, so I can't eat this. That's negative, right? So instead we're gonna have a positive penalty. So if you are having these really negative thoughts in your head, which let's face it, we all have times when we're thinking in negative ways, we are going to write a list of positive things. So this is your positive penalty. You have to go and actually be positive about yourself. So that way, instead of thinking negatively about yourself right now, you have to think positively. And it's just gonna start creating new neurotransmitters in your brain, starting to get you to think in a more positive way. So that way, when you start to think negative things, instead of being hard on yourself and spinning and cycling and getting into this bad downward spiral of negative thoughts, whenever you do start to have these negative thoughts, you're gonna be training your brain to start switching them into positive. So that's my tip number two, is to create a positive penalty for yourself. Alright, so my tip number three is going to be to rid yourself of negative Nancies. And that can be like friends that you find are really pulling you down, or it can be just as simple as social media, because it is very easy to get caught in this cycle of looking at people that you are negative about. So go through your social media and unfollow people that you enjoy looking at in a negative way. And this is just gonna create more positive thoughts in your head, and it's going to make sure that you are not just surrounding yourself by these people that they may not be bad people, but they may be giving you negative thoughts, or maybe they are bad people and they're just in a negative state of mind, and you just can't have that negativity in your life right now. So tip number three is going to be to rid yourself of the negative Nancies. Okay, so my tip number four, it goes kind of along with the getting rid of negative Nancies, is to stop comparing yourself. When you compare yourself to others, this is just a downward cycle of making yourself feel crappy, and that's not what we need. So if there's these people you follow on social media, and instead of them bringing you up and making you feel good about yourself, you are comparing yourself to them and saying things like, why are they that far in their journey? Why aren't I there? How come they get that and I don't get that? I hate the way I look because I want to look like them. These are all negative thoughts, and that's not why these people are putting themselves out on social media. They're putting themselves out there to help fuel you, to help give you inspiration, to help push you, to give you ideas. And they wouldn't want you thinking this way about them. There's only one you, And if there was to someone else, then that would just be boring. So be yourself, don't compare yourself. And perhaps for now, if you can't stop comparing, you need to stop looking at these people's accounts until you're in more of a positive frame of mind and you can look at them and just be inspired and feel great about looking at their content and feeling really great about yourself. Okay guys, so number 4, just don't compare yourself to anyone anymore. Just be you. Okay, so my tip number 5 is to start waking up on the proper side of the bed. And yes, I do mean that in a figurative type of way, making sure that you are waking up and you are putting your best foot forward and setting a positive intention for the day. You need to set your intentions for first thing in the morning to be positive, and then you can move on with your day, and that positive intention is gonna keep rolling. So if you start your day off negatively, that's gonna be the way your day is gonna be. You are putting yourself in that bad state of mind and it's gonna stick. So I need you to start practicing waking up, thinking positively, being productive, clearing your mind, and just setting those positive intentions so that the day will be really great. So guys, my tip number 5 is to wake up on the right side of the bed. All right, so my tip number 6 is to create a personal mantra for yourself. So what is this? This is going to be your little catchphrase slogan kind of thing for yourself that is going to help you when you need to focus or put yourself in a better state of mind. I am strong, I am enough, I can do this, I am awesome, I am beautiful, I am capable. All these sorts of things that you can, in your mind, just slowly say to yourself. You know what? This is what you're gonna be. If you keep telling yourself you are capable, you are capable, you are capable, you are gonna be capable. You're gonna be capable of having a positive mindset, killing the day, and being the best person you can be. So my tip number 6 is to come up with your own little personal mantra. My tip number 7 is me time. So take the time to, whether it's go get a massage or go to the gym on your own, go for a walk, watch a movie, anything that's good for you for your personal me time. This is gonna help to keep you sane. It's gonna help to keep your mind happy. So my tip number 7 is to make sure you are getting some me time. So my tip number 8 kind of goes along with tip number 7 and is to practice saying no. A lot of us have a really hard time letting people down and saying no, whether it's your boss or at work or to friends or to your children, I don't know, but it's hard sometimes just to say no to people, whether you want to do the situation that you're going to be putting yourself in or not, or you don't have time but you've said yes and then you don't know how to juggle your time and make sure this happens. It's hard. I know it's very hard to say no, but this is when you start resenting people. This is when you start just feeling taken advantage of. So you just have to practice saying no. So that's my tip number 8, is just practice saying no. All right guys, we're almost done. We're on tip number 9 now. So my tip number 9 is to learn to meditate. So meditation can be in all different sorts of forms. You can sit on your own and listen to music and just follow your breath. You can eat mindfully, you can meditate with the moon, you can practice good positive thoughts while you're driving, whatever works for you so you can get in that meditation time so that your mind is once again in a more positive state of mind is important. Find the form of meditation that works for you and start practicing it, because it will help to get your mind into a more positive state. It's gonna help to keep you calm. And it's just, once you start getting into it, it's something that you may not be able to live without. You're gonna need your meditation time, your alone time to just get in that good state of mind. So guys, that's my tip number 9, is to learn to meditate and to make sure you're practicing it every single day. So my last little tip, tip number 10, is to open up a little bit more. So sometimes we may be struggling really hard, whether it's with depression or you can't figure out a task, or you're just really sad about something and you're just keeping it all balled up inside. Sometimes this isn't the best for us. Sometimes we actually do need to open up and talk to people about it, whether it be your loved one, your husband, your boyfriend, your friend, your sister, your dad, your mom, whoever it is, maybe someone professional. Sometimes it's really good to open up, because if you're having a hard time, if these little tips don't help you, or your own little tips don't help you to try and get your mind into a positive state, and you're always sad and you're always having a hard time dealing with situations where everything makes you angry, everything stresses you out, you need to figure out a different way to deal with it, and opening up and talking to someone is sometimes really helpful. Having an outside perspective tell you what they think about your situation can sometimes really, really help. And sometimes going to a professional will be really helpful too. And you know what? There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with going to see a professional if you need help mentally, if you need help figuring things out in your mind. So yes, my tip number 10 is to open up a little bit more. Tell people what's going on in your head if you really are having a hard time dealing with it, if you're struggling with the thoughts in your head. I know it really helps me when I really can't deal with it anymore. So yeah, give that a shot. Someone you really trust in your life that you know will love and understand and really help you. Okay, so that is my 10 tips on how to have a more positive mindset, on how to take your negative thoughts and kind of turn them more into positive actions. 2017 is a year of happiness. It is my biggest goal to make sure that myself, everyone around me, my family, my friends, my clients, everyone is as happy as they can be, because if you are not 100% happy, how are you gonna be 100% healthy? Happiness plays such a big part in our health. As a holistic nutritionist, I know this, and I know that if you're not happy and if you're really, really stressed, nothing else is gonna be really playing into effect properly. Your nutrition is gonna suffer, your exercise is gonna suffer, your mentality is gonna suffer, and then everything's just gonna be a snowball effect of just sadness. And that's not what we want. We're placed on this earth to have blessed, beautiful lives, and happiness is gonna help you with that a lot. So that is my goal for 2017, just to be as happy as I can be. So I hope that some of these tips helped you. I do have a new blog. It is www.purplelifehack.com. It is all about nutrition, fitness, little lifestyle hacks on how you can become more happy, because we all need a little bit more purple in our life, and these are some little hacks, little ones here and there, that are gonna help you to be your utmost happiness. So I post things like recipes, workouts, little tips, meditation tips, like those sorts of things, all sorts of lifestyle tips that are gonna help you to be your happiest self. So if you have any hacks, tricks, tips on how you stay happy, please write them down below. How do you turn your negative thoughts into positive actions? I'd love to hear your tips. I hope some of mine helped you. I'd love to hear yours and try some of yours out too. So guys, if you did like my video, please do give it a big thumbs up. Please go check out my blog, purplelifehack.com. I would love it. I have been working really hard on it and I'm so proud of it. So I'd love for you guys to check it out too. If you guys haven't yet, I would be really happy if you subscribe to my channel. So yes, please do that. Guys, I am Gabby Fit. Bring out your awesome.